My name is Sam, and this is another drag race. Let's roll! Okay, today I'll be driving the 2023 Camaro ZL1, and on the right side we have the 2023 BMW M2. This is the M2 standard, meaning that it comes with a 6-speed manual transmission. Now here's the funny part. This is the car that I actually placed the order for, and the gentleman that owns it now took over my order. I just changed my mind about it, but this is essentially what I was supposed to get, well, about 6 months ago. And then on that side, we got the 2023 Camaro ZL1. Now, the interesting part about this one, to make it fair, comes with a 6-speed manual transmission. Yes, this is a full manual battle. So we have on this side a 6.2 liter V8 supercharged rear-wheel drive with a 6-speed Tremec, which you guys know it's one insane machine. If you want to follow this guy, check out the Instagram through the license plate. And then on that side we got a 3-liter inline 6 turbocharged, twin turbocharged in this case, rear-wheel drive with a 6-speed manual. A great battle because these two compete against each other. So essentially you got a coupe here, coupe over there, rear-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive. In terms of the pricing, depends on the packages and what you add, but this eventually is going to cost you a little bit more in comparison to that, because that's been the same for a while in the market. Meanwhile, the M2 is new for this year. This is the G series, as you see from the plate it says G87. I love this. I love how it looks. I had my own reasons why I canceled, but today we're going to do roll race and drag race to see how these two compare. Before that, let's start them up. Oh, nothing like a supercharged V8. The sound of this thing is. Oh. Oh. Woo. Oh, what a beast. What an absolute beast. Not as loud, of course, but just enough. But before we do that, we're gonna put it in M mode to open up that exhaust system. Maybe M1. There we go. The amp sound is on, but still, they're known, these things, to not sound as great. Okay, so let's do the first roll race. So we're gonna start at about 50 kilometers an hour, 32 miles per hour. Second gear, of course, these are manual transmissions. And the next one we'll do it at a higher speed just to see how they compare, again in second gear. But for now, let's start the race. Let's roll! Okay, so you don't have to worry about the speed. All you have to do is follow me. When I say 3, 2, 1, go, we go. We start first on first gear, and then after that we go into second gear. Hold it in second gear all the way to the cones, and then at the cone we step on it and we shift all the way to the where you see the what do you call it, the racing flag, and that's the end line. So the cones over here is where the roll race starts. I have to say that because sometimes guys watching my videos, they think we just guess for the roll race, but we actually have a starting point for the roll race from here all the way there. You don't have to worry about the speed. All you have to worry is make sure you stay beside me. Any questions? Okay, here we go in sport mode. Okay, sir, make sure you're in first gear. When I say 3, 2, 1, go, on go we roll together. 3, 2, 1, go. crazy. I got that one. Wow. On this one, when I say 3, 2, 1, go, we need to go a little bit faster to reach the 70 kilometers. So stay beside me because you were a little bit behind on the first one, all the way to the cones. We're gonna try to get about 70 kilometers an hour. Any questions?
No question. Okay.
You don't have to worry about the speed. All you have to look at is stay beside me, right? But we're gonna go a little bit faster this time. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Jesus, this car is absolutely ridiculous. Woo! I mean, I make more horsepower than you do. Like on paper, I make about 650 horsepower. Yours makes under 500 horsepower, but let's be honest, that's BMW. So this was kind of expected from a road race. Let's do an actual drag race next, okay? Okay, we finished the video. So the first drag race, unfortunately someone misshifted, which is normal. I had the owners drive here. They've come to this channel before. The ZL1 guy, not so many times, but the M2 guy has been on my channel many times. And it was just a slippage that happened on the third gear. But nonetheless, the whole point was just to see how these two compare. And shockingly, they didn't disappoint from what I expected. I knew the ZL1 would take it. This car in my books, is super underrated. And I mean this in every sense because it cost so less. In fact, the owner said, if I'm not wrong, this package was about $84,000 Canadian, which would be about $72,000 US. And the shocking part for that is the fact that the BMW M2 is a lot more money fully loaded. And with the track package that we've had on the channel, the ZL1 is absolute monster. The Tramic transmission is one of the best by far in my books, and I will not change my mind about that. The Black Wings has a Tramic, the Mach 1 has a Tramic, this has a Tramic. They are amazing because there's no lift shift. That's the beautiful thing about this. And I love that. I love that it has that option because it kind of makes it a little bit faster, a lot faster actually, and a bit more like an automatic in many ways because you're just pedal to the metal constantly. You just put your foot down and let the car do the job, you just shift. Clutch, gear, clutch, gear, clutch, gear, that's all you do. With that in mind, I love this. I actually wanted to do this, and it was very interesting to see that I could get these cars stock, because of course, a lot of cars, specifically BMWs, get tuned before they even hit the break-in period in some cases. I've seen that. But with that in mind, thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.